Relationship is what we need to look at, and we need to observe it, and we need to measure it. If our relationship is growing, then that means we're getting closer to God in our walk. We are learning to find the word as a compass in our lives. When our relationship is growing, that means prayer is actually multiplying in our lives. When our relationship is growing, that means that worship has taken hold of our lives, and we started to act like David. It doesn't matter how his wife saw him. All he needed was for his God to realize he is here to worship him. Paul was getting beaten for the word. He was getting mocked. He was getting stoned. He was getting beaten with the stick and with the rod and even with the spear. And this became something so real in his life that he was more or less asking God, why do I have to endure this? That's the same with us. Sometimes people mock you because they do not like what they see that is happening to you. We go through life trying to be good people. And even if you're doing it in the privacy of your own home, people still have a problem with you. Even if you're just trying to teach your own children, other people come and say to you, why are you doing that? So we can never win. Persecution is never going to depart from us. But yet we have one thing that gives us reason. We have standards. And we also, by trying to achieve these standards, we try and improve on them. Many of us were never part of the ministry, but somehow we find ourselves being a minister for the gospel. It was not as if the angel came down and you spoke to it. No, something changed in our lives. And along our way, the change created opportunity that allowed us to move forward in our life. When we start to find ourselves going down a path of not bothering with what people have to think about where we're going, then we know that our relationship is getting better. And then we know that we are being measured not because of the works that we do, but because of the relationship we want to build. Like I continually tell us, God did not build a church in the sky. God did not create an illusion. God built a church in the valley of the shadow of death, where it needs to light and to glow and to be seen. If the church is not being seen, then we are not doing our job. No relationship in the family is built by keeping quiet. You make a lot of noise, then you make small noise, then you make no noise. Remember one thing that we got to understand. We are given an opportunity to reveal what is more important for us in our walk. And that's what we stand on. What's important for me is to stay saved. If a flood comes, no, I still want to be saved. If rain comes upon me, I want to be saved. So I will sacrifice everything just to be saved in Jesus' name.